Connected brain, connected influence. So the reason why we don't influence each other more in this world is because we have separate thoughts, separate brains, and I could think something really strongly, but it's not going to influence other people that much just by thinking it, because our brains are separate. But there's a lot of research, and some of you know this already, that there's a lot of work going on in brain-computer interfaces and brain interfaces in general. And we look at Neuralink and other things that are being done, attempts to map the brain, recreate the brain, upload the brain, transfer the brain, put chips in the brain. Basically, the idea is being, and there's more than one, that we can enhance our mental capacities, we can connect to the internet, we can connect to other people. So, I know this sounds like science fiction, but if you just look at the world today, and not only the new things that are coming out, but the staples of our humanity in regards to technology, these were all science fiction not that long ago, just a matter of a few generations or less, almost everything, except for maybe the buildings we live in. Science fiction is becoming science fact more and more and more. So in the future, nobody knows exactly what forms these will take. There'll be neural connections. I mean, already there's a lot of research where they can encode memories. They trace like a memory or an action that has a memory associated with it to a set of neural filings. And I don't know exactly how they record it, but they've recorded it. They play it back in the brain, and when somebody has forgotten something, they remember it again. And there's a lot of thought activation. You think voice is going to be big. Wait until you are controlling your world with thoughts. And that's happening more and more. There's computers that can be controlled by thought. It's pretty advanced, actually. Not as advanced as it will be, but, this is helping with people with disabilities. They're recreating not only hearing, but sight. People can see, they have pixels that are pretty much in the picture range now, close to it, so that people that don't have sight. So these things that we think are impossible to fix are becoming fixed. Even paralysis with the exoskeletons, and you can move the exoskeleton just with your mind, increasingly. And this is on the cutting edge, the advanced thing. So in the future, the connections to people, if people allow it, if society allows it, will be larger. So just how the internet is becoming more collaborative, as we have like VR, AR, Internet of Things, the connections are becoming more and more and more and more. The connections between people and their thoughts and their thinking. I mean, you think privacy is an issue now. Wait until people can access your thoughts and you can access theirs. The connections to people are going to be so much more strong, in some ways at least, because the brains will be connected either directly or through the internet or however it works to a more substantial degree, at least in some cases.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.